I'm going to make sure that I get in behind the door really well. Making sure I get back underneath the toilet, around all the stall wall legs, underneath the urinal, underneath the sink. I'm going to work my way on outside the door here. And then I'm going to push everything right onto the carpet because we're going to come by and vacuum a little bit later. So we're just going to save a step there by able to vacuum that up a little bit. Now we already mixed our mop water. I'm going to bring our cart right up to the face of the door so we're not dribbling all over the place. Solution's mixed up. I'm going to ring my mop. Now on mopping, there's a lot of problems. Some people actually take their mop and just swing it from side to side. The problem with doing that is we're going to get a dirt residue buildup along the edges. So what I like to do personally is cut my edges first. I'm going to bring my mop into the corners and I'm going to cut into these edges really hard with this mop. And I'm going to do a circular motion, pulling the soil back towards the center of the carpet or center of the floor. I'm going to cut these edges in. And again, swirling back towards the center. Obviously, I'm starting from the door coming in, which is backwards. My cameraman is already in the back of the room. So typically, I would start along one side, my left to right hand method like I was describing, and work my way around the room. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. Okay, well, I'm going to mop my way right on out of here. Try not to leave any footprints, letting that dry. Last but not least, we talked about the disinfectant spray. And the only place I'm going to use those on contact surfaces like door handle. Get the paper towel. I'm going to come over to the urinal. And if there's a hand lever, I can get that. And I'm going to come over to the toilet. And obviously the contact surface that we have in the toilet. I dribbled a little bit when I was pulling that bunny tail out of there, so I could take some toilet paper and to do a nice neat clean job I can wipe that rim, drop that toilet paper in there, bring my lid down, contact surface, I can flush that down. Contact surface would also be the door handle on here. Nobody likes that, so I'm going to give a little spray on the handles and pretty much done with this restroom. I didn't really discuss the toilet paper. It's pretty self-explanatory. If you'd like to come back in, I'll show you how I stock the toilet paper. Generally speaking, a lot of times I wouldn't even pull the cover off of the outer covering of the toilet paper. I'll leave it on a full roll. I'm going to put my full rolls towards the back and leave the cover on it. It's going to make it easier for me to get people to use the short rolls by not uncovering my full roll. And that way, when I come back, it's not going to be a bunch of little short rolls that we're going to have a problem on. I was describing the padlock earlier, and I left it on my cart. I'm going to bring the padlock back in and show you the problem that we had with the padlock, as far as some people will actually put this through and put the lock on upside down. Now we can't get it back off, so just make sure that the lock part's down. And there we go. That's about it. Thank you. Talked about is the products that we're going to use for cleaning, and we have quite a few different products. There's a lot of different name brands, but I'm going to talk to you about what we're currently using. One thing that I need to tell you very first about the products: the containers that you use have to have the label of the contents that is in the container. So if we're using Glance, it has to say Glance. If we're using Triad, it has to say Triad. And you have to make the effort to make sure that you're using the proper container with the proper fluid so everybody knows. Glance is a general purpose cleaner. It's very good for cleaning chrome, mirrors, windows, common surfaces. We'll use Glance a lot in our restroom cleaning. Triad is another product that we use a lot in the restroom cleanings. It's a disinfectant cleaner. We'll use it in our mop water at a ratio of 1 ounce per gallon. If you take a standard aerosol cap, that aerosol cap is 3 ounces, generally speaking. So there's 3 ounces for your dilution. That would be 3 gallons of water, 3 ounces of Triad. We have Go Getter. Generally speaking, this isn't heavily used in the restrooms, but if you got some heavier soils, like some pencil marks, ink, something like that on the stall walls, this would be a good product choice here.